Welcome back to After School Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about 2018 Toy Fair. So this year, Toy Fair was really good. We didn't have too many bad things. I don't think there was any disappointing things besides the Ninja Turtles, the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about mostly Neca today and some other stuff. And practically this is what I'm going to be picking up or just talking about wishing I could pick up. So first we're going to start off with repeats, and I'm going to show you the first image right now. Actually, that was two images, but that was the Ash vs. Evil Dead 3-pack with Henrietta, an evil spawn, dead spawn, it says something like that, and then Ash in the asylum, and that's like $61 or so, and I really want to pick that up. And they showed that off, I think, a couple at San Diego Comic-Con the past summer. Pretty sure we saw that, and I'm probably going to pick that up because it's a 3-pack and it's only $60. That's pretty cheap for some figures, because I don't have Henrietta from the Evil Dead 2 line that they did back, and I could put that also with the other figure we're going to talk about, and I'll show you those images now. So yeah, that was the Evil Dead 2 2-pack with Ash, and I don't know what the Deadite was. It's a Deadite, but I don't remember what his name was in the film. But we can also have that and Henrietta, which is why I'm wanting to get the 3-pack, so I can have Henrietta and him and the Spawn and like all the Ashes together. I think it'd be pretty cool. So I'm probably I am gonna get that set for sure. That's like the #1 list right now. And also, I'm going to show you a repeat, which is what this whole first three things are. And it's kind of, I'm not going to get, but I wish I could. That was the Friday the 13th something. It's like a display. It comes with like 3 or 4 different things. It has like the Crystal Lake sign, and then the Brock, and then the part from part 3 where he shoots the crossbow, and that looks pretty cool, and it's like $25, and it'd be a really cool way to display my Jason figures, but I don't think I can pay that much for not getting a figure. Like, I know it's $25, but there's a lot of stuff that's coming out now that I'm really wanting to get my hands on, and I don't think I can pay for that. But now we're going to start on the new stuff, which is really exciting. It's new and a repeat, but I'd say it's mostly new stuff on this list that I didn't even know it was coming and stuff like that, and I'm going to start off with that now. Yes, that is 100% purchase right there. Even the Evil Dead 2-pack, those are like the two 100% right now. Besides, there's more coming on the list. But that was the Friday the 13th Ultimate Jason from Part 2. And that figure looks really cool. He has 2 head sculpts, one unmasked and one masked, which is just the bag over his head. And he comes with some accessories, a knife, and like some other stuff. I don't have any images to look at right now. And he comes with his mom's head, and his Pamela Voorhees' head kind of looks different. Like it has some stuff hanging from the neck, but I'm not for sure if that was just because of the images. And he also comes with like a campfire, like a rock thing with some fire. And that looks pretty cool. And that's for sure going to pick up because I love that. And I'd love if they did a part 1, like Friday the 13th Ultimate Pamela Voorhees figure. I think that'd be really cool. And just to do each Friday the 13th movie with each box and come out with each figure, like a part 5 Jason from like Roy Jason variant, and like a part 7, which is what everybody's wanting. We didn't see that this year, but maybe that'll be in the future. But we're going to go and move on to the next item on the list. That was the 1990 Pennywise Ultimate Pennywise figure from It, and that's it's a pretty cool looking figure. And I've never seen it besides last night. I decided those figures look really cool. He comes with the Noisemaker and like 4 different heads, which is really cool. And then he comes with, I think, some alternate hands and some balloons. And the box is pretty cool. And for like $26.99, that's not bad. And I'm pretty sure I might pick that one up. It's not for sure, but it was pretty cool. And that leads me to the next number of the next figure on the list. The 2017 Pennywise Ultimate figure, which is from It 2 as well, the 2017 film. And that one looks really cool. I haven't seen that movie yet, so I'm going to have to watch that and then see if I'm going to get that one. But I don't know. I know the Tim Curry one that they showed at Toy Fair was a complete surprise, and nobody saw it coming. And it looks really cool, but the legs have articulation, but I don't know how he's going to stand. I mean, they probably shouldn't even give leg articulation on the 90s version. But the 2017 It figure, Pennywise, it looks pretty cool, I will say. And he comes with a balloon and some alternate heads and some, I think, hands. I'm not for sure. I don't remember the images on that one too bad. But that one looks really cool. And now we'll move on to another 100% purchase on the list. Yes, I did not see this coming. And if you watch my top 10 action figures out of the F-Score Reviews collection, that was a little topic I had, because when I was showing off this Gremlins figure, I was saying I wish the package was like the VHS is on the original box. And that figure, that Ultimate Gremlin, actually has that box on the background. Now, they said it was a mock version, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what the box is going to look like, because that looks really cool. Now, it's not Stripe, I don't think, but it's just a Gremlin from Gremlins 1, but that looks really cool. He comes with a lot of accessories. That's what Randy said to Pixel Dan, I believe. And so he looks like he had some accessories there too, so I'm really excited for that. And now we're going to move on to the last figure on the list, and I'll just talk about that, really. I don't know what that figure is going to look like, because it just says The Predator on Big Bad Toy Store. But I guess there's a new movie coming out, and if it has already a figure with no images, I don't know who's going to pre-order that, unless you're crazy. But I'm really hoping, I wonder if the Randy over at Neca thought that this figure was going to be really loved by the fans, so I guess he already stuck it for pre-order or something like that. But it looks, I don't know, I mean, I can't say what it looks like because I don't know. But I'm thinking $26.99 for a Predator figure, not bad. I don't have but the Ultimate Predator from Predator 1, and I think that I might pick up this figure. It's not 100%, but I think I might, because there's no images of it. But if it's really good of a film, I've only seen the first Predator movie and the first Alien movie, and I didn't see Covenant because I didn't want to get spoiled on any of the past movies and stuff. But I kind of want to get the Predator, but we'll just have to see. And now we're going to move on to the part where I just talk about stuff. So, yeah, let's do that. First little thing I want to talk about is the 1/4 scale Jason from Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. Now, Randy said it's been 8 years since they released an 18-inch scale Jason. Don't know if that's true. I guess it is because he said it. And that's pretty cool, but I can't pay $104 or something for a 1/4 scale Jason. But he comes with an alternate hand, some 2 heads, and I think maybe 2 accessories, the machete and the axe. And it looks really cool, but I can't pick that up. And the next 2 NECA figures, the only next 2, because we have 5 things to talk about after that one thing we just did. So the next thing is the 18-inch, the retro cloth Freddy from Part 3, which is the Tuxedo Freddy, and he's got his tongue out. Looks really cool, but those are kind of expensive, and they're pretty cool variants of Freddy, but I'm probably not going to pick those up. It's sad to say, but I won't be able to pick those up until if I go to a place and he offers them cheaper or something, I will probably take them. But the next thing is also the Freddy from Part 5, where he kills Greta and he like feeds her food and he like stuffs her mouth and she chokes on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like everybody's seen that scene from the Dream Child. And then we also have the Mezco booth, which is something I didn't think I'd talk about. But they have a 1/12, is it 1/12 or 1? I think it's like 1/12 is what they're called. Oh yeah, here's the 1/12. I'll zoom in right now. They have, Mezco does this 1/12 stuff, as you can see there's the Thor Ragnarok. And they're doing a Ash from Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness, I'm not for sure. But it looks really cool, but those are like $80. So I'm not going to be able to pick that up. That's why I said the talk list, because I can't pick it up. But really cool. Really want to pick that up, but there's no way I would be able to. The last thing I'm going to be talking about today, and then you can go on, subscribe, and do all your stuff on YouTube. I'm going to be talking about the Super 7 / reaction figures. They are doing a Teen Wolf, a Army of Darkness, and RoboCop line. Now, I don't know if that's just a figure or a line, but I might pick these up because they're like, I think, $12 or so. I don't know. But I think it'd be really cool to get a RoboCop like that. And then also an Army of Darkness Ash. Like, that's pretty cool if the backgrounds look pretty cool on the cards. Because the Gremlin ones were just like an image of Gizmo, and they're on the side here. And same thing with the Back to the Future ones. But the Terminator 2 ones were pretty cool on the reaction card. And I think so were the, I don't know. I don't remember the other ones that were good. Maybe a Karate Kid. I have one right over here on the side of the screen. But that's all I want to talk about today, because those reaction figures and the other NECA stuff and Mezco. And there's nothing McFarlane besides, well, I could talk about that. The McFarlane Stranger Things figures, really cool. They're coming out with a new 11 from Season 2, and they're coming out with some kids, Will, Dustin, Mike, and Will, Dustin, Mike. I don't remember the other kid's name. Can't remember. But they're doing that. Lucas. So they're doing those figures as Ghostbusters. I love that idea. They're really cool looking. And I think they also revealed images for the Season 1 variants of them, or the normal versions of them from Season 1. Look pretty cool, but I can't pay that. I'd love to have them, though, in the future. That's like on my bucket list. And same thing with the Diamond Select Ghostbusters. Those look really cool. The real Ghostbusters, amazing. And same thing with the Ghostbusters 2 line they're doing. Really cool. I'd love to pick those up in the future on my bucket list, but right now it's just bare bone basic NECA stuff, and I hate that. So maybe I can somehow get money in the future, sell some stuff, Legos or something. It'd be sad though, because those are part of the collection, because I don't think I'd have to sell some stuff to get the new stuff. But that's what some people have to do, and I completely understand that. But I also want to talk about one little thing, and that is we didn't see any of the Diamond Select. I looked at all the booths. I couldn't find a booth version of the Diamond Select area. I couldn't find Kill Bill or Pulp Fiction figures anywhere on any of the booth images. If you guys can, send a link down in the comments, or say where they're at or something, because I was hoping we'd see a Vincent Vega by now, and also Beatrix from Kill Bill, but I didn't see any, so I'm kind of disappointed. But that's all we're going to be talking about today in our 2018 Toy Fair video. So thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. If you like this content, there's many more coming of reviews. Hit the bell icon and subscribe for when I do daily weekend uploads. Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, and when I go live, if I go live. So also go on Facebook and type in The Sanctuary, and I'll see you over there on Friday live streams, which is what we're going to be talking about in a couple days. And I'm hoping to talk about a whole bunch of these figures that I talked with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.